Before the latest, app on your phone, before the latest iPhone even, we had the house phone. That one phone in the house that everybody had to share, no matter how many people you had in your home. And that particular phone was only really coming in two colors at a particular time. It was white or off-white. And if you had the white phone, eventually it turned off white because, you were on it so much. But the thing about that particular phone that really was outstanding was when they actually made a change to allow people to have not just the simple 5-foot cord that it used to come with, but they created the industrial size cord. I'm talking 20, 30, 40 feet where you could use that cord anywhere. I mean, in the bathroom, in the living room, to your bedroom, to, answering the door, going to your car if you need to. I'm talking, this cord was long, and it was, the only phone that we had at the time, so you had to use it. And I remember in our house, we had the off-white, phone. It had the big buttons on it, very loud when it would ring. I mean, the neighbor across the street could hear it ring. This was the phone that we had. And I remember being 9 years old, and on one particular day when the phone would ring, that would be a very different type of conversation that I was not expecting. My mother answered the phone, and it was actually my real father. See, I was 9 years old, but I had not met him up until that point in life. And so for him to be calling was a big deal. And the fact that he actually wanted to talk to me was an even bigger deal to me. I'm 9 years old, and here's, the man that I've never met wants to have a conversation with me. So my mom hands me the phone, and he says, "Hello?" I said, "Hello." He said, "Hey, it's your dad." And so I'm excited, and we start having conversations. He's asking me, about school and how I'm doing and my grades and my behaving. And so we continue our conversation. And there was one part in that conversation though that changed everything for a 9-year-old kid, and it was right before we got off. He said, "Hey son, I'm buying you a Gameboy." I couldn't believe it. A Gameboy? I mean, now you gotta understand, this is back in the day when the Game Boy was the best gaming device out. This is like, now it's 2015 and we got Xbox One and PS4, but this is like both of them rolled into one. This was the best thing out. I'm 9 years old, and here's my dad saying he's gonna buy me one. And he said, "Son, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna put it in the mailbox, look for it." And I was like, "Oh wow, I'm getting a Game Boy." So I hand my mom the phone. I'm so excited. I went and told my brother, "Dad's buying me a Game Boy." I was really, really excited. So I go to bed that night on time, and I wake up the next morning. I'm excited. I get ready on time, and my mom makes breakfast. I take my breakfast, and I'm really, really excited. And so I head off to the bus stop, and all I can think about is, wow, not only did I get a chance to talk to my real dad, but I'm getting a Game Boy. I'm excited. So I get on the bus, have a great day at school, get off the bus, and I dart home, because I know that Game Boy is going to be in that mailbox waiting on me. And I get home, and it's not there. I don't understand. I just talked to him last night. He said there's going to be a Game Boy in the mail, look for it. So my mom gets home, and I said, "Mom, there was no Game Boy in the mailbox today." And she said, "Son, it takes a few days. Give it some time, it'll be there." And I was like, "Okay." So, I go to bed, I wake up the next morning, I get dressed to get my breakfast, I'm walking on the way to the bus stop, I'm excited, because I'm getting a Game Boy. Get on the bus, have a great day at school, day is over, I get on the bus to come home, get to the bus stop, I run home, get to the mailbox, no Game Boy. I saw some other stuff in there, but that's not my focus. My focus was the Game Boy. It's not there. Okay. So then, mom comes home, it's not there, and she's like, "Give it some days, it'll be there." Okay, so I go to bed, wake up the next morning, I'm still excited because I'm getting a Game Boy. I mean, it's the best gaming device out, and it's going to be in that mailbox because that's what he told me. So I get my get dressed, get my breakfast, go ahead and go to school, have a great day, because I'm just, all I can think about is this Game Boy that's going to be in this mailbox. So then I come home, get off the bus, dart home, no Game Boy. I can't believe it. It's like, man, I'm really anticipating. I'm excited here. It's okay. Takes a few days. That's what my mom told me. So I go to bed. I get up the next morning, I get dressed, get my breakfast, walk to the bus stop, get on the bus, have a great day at school, come home. I, decide this day I'm gonna walk a little slower. Maybe I need to give the man some time to make it to my house. So, I walk, briskly probably instead of just running, and I get to the mailbox and I open that mailbox door and it's not there. So here we are, a few days out and it's still not there. And so, I do this every day, day after day after day. I'm checking the mailbox. I wake up in the morning. I'm doing all I'm supposed to do at home and at school, and I wake up, get dressed, get my breakfast, walk to the bus stop, get on the bus, have a great day, go home and get off the bus and run to the house, run to that mailbox door. I'm hoping that it's there and it's not there. And eventually disappointment sets in for a 9-year-old kid. And parents all know this, that it's one thing if you as a parent disappoint your child, it's another thing if someone else disappoints your child. And my mother was not happy because she saw that I was disappointed. And as a kid, I'm 9 years old, I'm saying, he told me it's gonna be in the mailbox, he was sending it. I'm wondering, did he get the right address? What was it? What could be the issue? And so eventually my mom picks up the phone and she has a very tough conversation with him, and she got tired of seeing me disappointed. And I'll never forget, she said something in that conversation, and she told him, don't ever promise my child something that you're not going to deliver. And unfortunately I never got the Gameboy. It never came. And there was a lesson in that moment. And so this is just my story of where I was, but we're all in life, we all kind of have that symbolic mailbox that we keep checking. Sometimes in our environment can be like that mailbox. The people, the situations, the circumstances, our environment. We know something needs to change, but we keep checking today to see if there's going to be some value in it today. Today will be the day, right? So what is it that you keep checking for? And more importantly, why do you keep going back to that particular mailbox, hoping that there's something there? Most of us don't even have any hope after a while, because day after day after day, hoping that something's going to change in that particular environment where you're checking your mailbox, we get disappointed. And we get disappointed over and over and over again, to the point that thinking that there's something beyond this, we can't even fathom that. Because every day, our particular circumstance, our particular relationships, our friends, our environment is like that mailbox, and it's empty every day that we wake up. And if we're not careful, we'll attach a meaning to that disappointment that will stifle our forward progress in life. And so what I would like to be able to do is walk together with you one-on-one on how you can improve where you are, see where you want to be, and how you can move effectively into that new place where the mailbox always has something for you. I look forward to being able to serve you through my life's journey, so that you don't become the disappointed 9-year-old kid, but you become the person that where you want to be and where you end up at is going to be a place of value add. It's going to give you the things that you're looking for, and that every day that you check that mailbox, there's something there for you. I look forward to being able to help you see beyond your current culture. Hey, Chris Williams here. Did you enjoy that? I really hope that what you heard today, you found impactful, you found important to your life, and it ultimately gives you a key that you can use to unlock the doors to forward progress. I really hope that's the case. And if that's the case, I know that you know someone else in your life, in your family, your friends, your coworkers even maybe, that you find important enough in your life that they would also benefit from this. So my only ask is that you share this with them as well. Allow them to not only see you making change in your life, permanent, but also help them see where they're getting it from so that they can add it to their lives too. So please share this video with them. And also, I want to be able to continue to add more value to your life. So please subscribe to the page so that you can automatically be able to get this information as well. I will constantly be providing you with training and updates and other things to think about as you continue to grow in your personal life. So if you want that, please subscribe and please share it with your family. Well, until I talk with you again, I hope that you make forward progress the most important part of your day.